So my June pickups, and I've had a mentally crazy, stupid month.
As always.
So let's talk about games. What should I start off with? R-Type Tactics on the PSP. It used to be his. Now it's mine. It's a tactics game with the R-Type ships.
Yes, it's a strange strategy sort of thing. It's like turn-based and very, very odd, but it has R-Type ships in it and it's kind of cool. So
Yes.
very slow, but good.
Yes. I never played it, and I owned it in the past, but never actually put it in my
It's
queue to
good,
play.
but it's very odd.
Yeah.
It's very odd. It's
I
good.
I play the PSP and the PS Vita a lot, so I will actually think about playing this.
Consider it at least.
Oh, we're going on to next to my one PS2 game.
Which is an essential pickup if you have a PS2.
Yes, but is it one or is it 21 Capcom games on a PS2 collection, which is Capcom Collection Volume 2? Yes, this came in the bundle with Tony's King of Fighters 11, not 2011, and this has some awesome games on it. I don't know.
Well, you'll see them on the screen.
Yeah,
you'll see them on the screen.
Yes. So look, loads of different games. So I played Super Street Fighter 2 and I played Echo Fighters. Echo Fighters I thought was brilliant.
Eco Fighters.
Eco Fighters, yes.
Fucking brilliant game. Though.
Yeah.
The biggest problem
the
with
dolphin, you know.
the biggest problem with Eco Fighters is that it's killed by the continues.
Yeah, you can just straight to the end.
You just keep going to the end.
And you don't even go back to back a level.
You don't go back at all. You just keep continuing. It's a coin muncher.
Yeah.
And Capcom were doing that all the time in the 90s.
Yeah.
Rather than have like an R-Type or a Gradius skill-based thing, you put more coins in.
I'm intrigued. There's a game called Quiz and Dragons.
Yes, it's very good.
Do you get asked questions about dragons?
No, you ask questions and you answer them, and then you kill dragons because you've asked questions.
Right, cool. Yeah, so Capcom Collections Volume 2. I got the Xbox one, it's American because it never come out in the UK. But say this popped up on the site, so I bought it.
I've wasted so much time with Quizzing Dragons. There's also a Capcom quiz on there as well, I think, and that's really good as well. So
yeah, quiz is fun.
Yes, strangely addictive.
One that's been on my to get this for quite a while, I finally took the plunge and bought it. With a shit manual, that's Outrun Coast to Coast on the Xbox. I freaking love this game, although I would personally say Outrun 2's a little bit better. The only reason I would class Outrun 2 as being a little bit better is it has more tracks, because you've got the Scud Race track, and you've got the mirror modes, and you've got other tracks. This itself is a fantastic game though, because you've got heart attack mode. I think it's where it was introduced. It was in a little bit in number 2.
Yeah,
it's just that little bit. But in this, it was like the big
expanded
thing. And we got like a mini version in Xbox Live Arcade, but this and number 2 are definitely
the super cut down version, but look pretty.
Yeah, because it's
but
basically.
Of course, though, because we live in lovely Europe, no 720p for us.
No. So, yes, we all need to move to America and get the 720p version.
Or just put it in your 360.
Yeah, true. Or soon maybe Xbox One, but this will never happen because look, Ferrari license.
If I remember rightly, that runs like shit on the 360.
Yeah. I mean, I've never ever tried it in the 360. Any game on the 360 was always bits and bobs because it was always had its problems. Because I remember I've sat down.
No, some games are perfect.
Yeah, I sat down to play Psychonauts properly for the first time ever, and as soon as I got to the first big wall to climb over, it jutted. Yeah. It just froze, and I've never played.
Burnout 3, for example, plays way better. It's way nicer on the 360. Burnout 3 is way nicer.
Takedown in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My favourite one.
Yeah, but this, I say, definitely an essential purchase for sure. Going to some handheld stuff now. Got in some packages with some PS Vita stuff, and this was basically nothing. It was in a freebie. Little Big Planet PS Vita,
which is good. It's Little Big Planet on PS Vita. You know, it's what you expect.
It's
make your own levels, play with Sackboy. It's all good.
Yeah, there was another one like Marvel version. I don't know if it's the same game, not girl, same game with Marvel characters, or if it's a different game altogether.
Yeah, it's probably the same game, just costumes.
I put this on and listened to Stephen Fry say hello, and yeah.
It's a world of imagination.
Yes, very cool. Mr. Stephen Fry, who now lives in America in a #1 TV show. And then I got this back. I got this from CX from £10, I think it was. It's Ridge Racer.
Ridge is really good, but Ridge Racer 2 is better.
Yeah.
And my favourite Ridge Racer is still the 3DS version. Yeah. Personally, that's me personally.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, this one I put on and I was in the toilet for an extra 20 minutes because I needed to finish these races.
It's good.
Yeah, it's really, really good. So I had it before, but I let it go when I needed money. And the next game, okay.
It's got boobs.
Yes, there's a story behind this next game, as I will attest to. So I've always seen these pictures, the Yeah.
You've seen the cases in shops countless times.
I'm always kind of like, meh, whatever, boo, but hey,
No, you
like
didn't even get to the meh point. You just went, oh, anime crap. Move on. You know.
Yeah, because to me, they always were kind of like, oh, one of those dating sims and that sort of crap. I was watching YouTube randomly one night, and this come on, and I was kind of like, but you know those nights when you're laying on the sofa and think, the control's over there. Simpsons moment. And I watched it, and then there was fighting. Woo! I kind of thought, was this like kind of 99 Nights style? And
very Dynasty Warriors.
Yes.
With boobs.
Yes, and that is Senran Kagura. And do you know what? I thought so much of the game. I bought the PS4 version as well.
Senran Kagura what?
Versus Estival Versus it is.
Yes.
And this is one of the ones where you actually get a free upload save. So if you play it on your PS4, it uploads and you can continue on your PS Vita down the road. And
in a
yes,
posh voice.
this is ultra risque stuff, because some of the shit they talk about in there, I'm kind of like, okay. Showed my mate Adrian, and when you like finish levels and stuff, and you've done your combos, you've done your supers, and you change your outfits and all that sort of crap, and they do these like dances, and it's this big boobs moving about, and I was in 14-year-old boy me version of me heaven. I really was absolute heaven, yes, because. And they're really fun to play as well. There's not much combination to them. The third person, bitey, swordy, gunny, special move, change, super move, super version of yourself. And when you fight all the other ninjas, of course, their clothes fly off and then end up just being in bikinis as you're fighting them. And
yes,
I like it a lot. So I bought
highbrow stuff. Highbrow stuff.
Yeah. So I've got to say, I mean, they're both like 20 odd quid online. I say 30 quid for the PS4 version, but that's 10 at CEX. And that is 12, so I just went straight to CEX and bought them both. Yeah. As we've gone on to the PS4, I shall continue the PS4. I popped out one of the groups and I went out and bought it. And I bought this lovely PS Vita set, minus the Move controller, because I already had one Move controller. So
actually, it's a PSVR set, not a Vita.
Yes, because we talk about Vita.
Yes.
The PSVR set.
No,
thank
no,
you
leave that in, thank you very much.
Okay, Anthony, I will leave that in. Yeah, so going to get reactions to it, first of all, because I have been itching to try one of these. There's no way in hell I was paying game £5 so I could play it. No way. So set it all up, which is really quite straightforward considering the amount of bloody leads and boxes and processing boxes and stuff there is. And my friend Adrian was with me when we first set it up. So the first game I played was PlayStation VR Worlds, and on this one,
not exactly deep, is it?
No, not at all. On this one, there's one where you're basically in a cage and you get lowered down. And
Shark!
This is the first. So this is my first experience with PlayStation VR. So I put the helmet on, and straight away it was absolutely amazing. They captured you being in somewhere. You look up, you're in the hall, you're looking around. The thing that you don't adjust to is you lift your hand up and you keep expecting to see your hand. It's like, I was watching things fly past, I wanted to keep doing that, and of course I'm doing that. It's like, where's my hand? Oh yeah! And yeah, so I played this, and you get basically getting lowered down. There's different worlds in this. It's like mini games you can play. You've got one which is the Shark, one which is London Heist, you've got Scavenger Odyssey set in space, which Adrian played, which isn't too bad. He said that particularly he didn't feel much part of the game in that one. It took him a bit out of it. I haven't tried VR Lunge Dragon Ball. I wonder if I can play them. Yeah, it is VR Lunge. You're basically laying backwards on a skate thing, and you're moving your head left and right as you're going down the hill.
Luge, isn't it?
Yeah, luge. And it just isn't fun. I just didn't enjoy it. But the shark one in this, I mean, when that shark's swimming around and coming at you, you fucking feel your heart beating. You can see its graphics. But for some reason, because you're in that confined headset, and you've got some good speaker earphones as well, and you can hear it tapping the cage behind you as you're looking around, it's following you, it fucking affects you, and it really, really did work. And yeah, so PlayStation VR Worlds. And out of all of the ones I've actually got, which there's quite a few games with the pickup that I got, this is the only one I've actually played, so...
No vomiting headache-ness.
No, and yes, for me, this is a miracle. I'm the person that gets vertigo when we play Mario Galaxy, you know, and my first worry was going to be within a few seconds I was going to be like, oh, can't do it, but no, a couple of hours is absolutely fine. My younger daughter Kira tried it once and she never ever wants to stop using it now. It was hilarious seeing her walk around the room trying to catch these like flaky bits in the sky that ain't really there. But yeah, so I should go on to much PlayStation 4-iness. I've got to be honest, I don't know too much about rigs. Mechanicised Rugby League.
Rugby League?
Mechanicised Combat League. Yeah.
That's pretty quite fun actually. If it was, it's just basically big robot simulator with VR, isn't it? It's,
yeah. It says you'll need a VR headset, strangely enough.
It's a real tournament for VR basically.
Yeah.
With big robots. So.
Yeah. So it could be fun.
That's cool.
So,
That's cool.
yeah. It's one that I will try. I mean, I'm definitely going to have my binge on it soon. Next up is this one. I loved Until Dawn, so why not Until Dawn Rush of Blood?
Which is nothing like Until Dawn.
No, it's a roller coaster ride thing, basically, where you sit from A to B to the end and you just interact and do a little bit now and again. It's like 2 hours and you're done, apparently, and you've done everything. Which apparently is what all VR games are like.
Most.
Apparently,
yeah.
the Eve game is supposed to be really good, and I must download the demo to play that.
And also Res.
Res, oh yeah, it's so expensive.
Good.
Yeah, but it's download only, it's so expensive. But yeah, so looking forward to this one. It's horror themed, so you have to have that. Super Stardust Ultra. I like Stardust, Super Stardust. I love it on the PlayStation 3. I haven't got a PlayStation 4 version yet. It's not a cross-buy one, unfortunately, so you'd have to buy it again. You know, this is one of the probably the first shooter I bought on the PS3. I love the dual stick going around the planet, getting your power up.
So it's like Geometry Wars, only sort of super. You know,
yeah, and your brain doesn't melt when you're playing it,
Yeah.
because Geometry Wars can really do that to you.
Where did you get going on that?
Yeah, I mean, it'd be quite interesting to play this and see what this comes out like. That's my VR games. Oh, I did buy another game, and I only got this Star Wars Battlefront. The only reason I got this was for the X-Wing mission, but I've got to say first of all, the fucking disc is unrecognised. I got it from Music Magpie and I've got to send it back. But never mind, I'll get there eventually. But the absolute raving I've heard about the X-Wing fight, which is based in the Rogue One universe. I mean, especially John the Millennium as well. They can't praise. They say it's the best thing on VR.
Yeah.
So there's me all excited. Shove the disc down. I'm doing this tonight. Unrecognised disc. Oh, polish. So, yeah, going back to Music Magpie. But I'm really, really looking forward to it. And it's a free download. But you've got to have this disc, of course. You put this in and you download the X-Wing VR, and get to play it for free.
Well, and talking about that, you bought a season pass, haven't you?
On the Xbox 360, yeah. No, I haven't. On the Xbox One, yeah. I mean, I bought that because it was crazy, okay? I got to admit, I sold the disc a while back, and so they had it on offer. They had the season pass for £7.96, I do believe it was, or they had the deluxe Ultra edition, which included the game, the season pass, and other extras for £7.50. So what do you do? Yeah, I bought the season pass, looking forward to play the Death Star Trench Run and things like that they've added to it, and just the space missions. The space missions are the main reason I bought that, and get to fight in Cloud City.
Lando!
Yeah, Land of Lando! And yeah, and the other PS4 game I bought, which I don't have now because I've traded it in, absolutely freaking blew me away.
Hey Girl versus Zoids!
But I bought Horizon Zero Dawn. Now, I sort of kind of really wanted it, and I was sat there, what game shall I play next? And it sort of sat on my shelf, and it was on a video, I was like, give that a quick go. Yeah, so I played it for 62
Well,
hours.
you saw the DLC thing at E3.
Yeah, and that helped as well. And I played it for 62 hours. How many games do I play for more than 10 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, it blew me away. Let's just get this straight off. It's fucking Far Cry Monster Hunter.
No, Far Cry Primal.
Far Cry Primal. He says it every time I mention it. I have to highlight the Primal part. And yeah, I've played it from start to finish, done loads of the side missions, upgraded nearly everything, and I played the shit out of that game. It is freaking absolutely fucking brilliantly, fantastically good fun to play. It's good, if you didn't get that from that little sentence there. Yeah, I mean, Aloy, it's strange when you start off as Aloy, you start as a little kid, and then you learn it, you find your focus, and you get to see all the 3D world basically that was, because it's all based around, you know, you're in the future, basically, something went wrong in the past, and the machines caused a virus, so they wiped out humanity. But of course, they didn't completely wipe out humanity, little bits.
Are you giving spoilers?
Not really, 'cause it's all in the first half hour.
That's right.
Yeah, I'll write spoilers anyway. And then basically you got trials to do, you give into the tribe, and it all starts from there. It all goes Far Cry Primal. It's as simple as that. You take down bigger monsters, you upgrade your tech, you upgrade your skills. What I did near the end of the games, because it was getting ridiculously hard, was I heard about the armour you could get. I've got to be honest, I YouTubed a video on the locations for a few bits. Now, this armour is ridiculous. It's basically, you put it on, it's a shield, and no matter what hits you, every now and again it will flash red and just jump until it recharges. You could just fly through the rest of the game. And I did. I flew through the last boss, well, the last section of the game. It's not just really a boss. And I've got to say, you fucking need it, because that last part, oh, I can see many pads being broken to that, because it's huge. It's a long battle as well. But yeah, that's my game of the month. Everything I've got, Horizon Zero Dawn, my game of the month, and I can't wait till the DLC comes out later on this year. As I left a few side missions as well, so what I'll do is I'll play it like a week or so for it's due to come out.
Get side missions done.
Yeah, get side missions done. Get me to learn the world again, how to play it again.
Controls, really.
Yeah, yeah. The controls really there, governor. I bought a lonely PS3 game this month, Ridge Racer 7.
Which is really good.
Yeah, lots of jaggies, but that doesn't matter. It's a really cool, fun game.
It's the best console, Ridge Racer.
Yeah, definitely. Other than Ridge Racer Unbounded. Is it Unbounded?
That's Burnout.
Yeah, that's true.
That's not Ridge Racer, that's Burnout.
It's true, but it is got
That's
Ridge Racer
Burnout.
attached to it.
It's Burnout.
Yeah, but this is proper
Really harder.
slidey, get your ass around the corner completely, which took me quite a while to get back into. And yeah, I did play it for an hour or so. And
don't like them as much as the Sega driving games like Initial D and stuff.
Yeah,
still really good.
Yeah, I mean, so I played it on the played Ridge Racer on the Vita, and then I went to play this, and it's strange. It's like, wow, it's big on the telly again.
Come on, Namco, give us Wangan Midnight Maximum Tune, bastards.
And yes, that is a game.
It's very good as well.
Yes. Has it had an arcade version with a great big car?
No.
No.
Initial D has though.
Yeah, Initial D. We all like Initial D. Very good game. That's a very good game. I'll go into my Xbony stuff. Alright, so because I bought Dishonored 2 cheap last month, I wanted to do the DLC for Dishonored 1, so I bought this. As you see, it's relatively cheap. And you can play the side missions, because the side missions basically fill in the gaps. And each side mission is 8 hours long, which is really cool for DLC, because DLC is generally like an hour and a half long.
Well, sometimes. If you all these shitty games, it's like an hour and a half, you know.
Bioshock was also Bioshock Infinite, the DLC for that, where you play as Elizabeth, was really cool, really long. But yeah, the Knife of Dunwell and the Bridgemore Witches, which they fill in massive content which you basically need to know for Dishonored 2. And I played for this game on the Xbox 360. I played it loads. So really difficult to get the good ending, because if you want the good ending, you don't kill anyone. You're not allowed to kill a single thing. And I like killing things in games. So
you'll play good rats and stuff.
Yes. Another one, Dead Rising 4.
Again.
Yeah. Watch Chris's videos, because
Chris goes on about it all the time.
Loves it, and he's played it to death, and
that is all we were going to say.
Yeah, that's on to the next one. And this next one I bought, so my daughter could play, and so I had credit over at Ian's and Play Away, so I went and picked it up, and that is Tekken 7.
Stupidly short story mode. Yes. It does have
the arcade mode as well.
Side missions as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but unlock the story mode plus, which is like an extra 10 minutes or something like that.
Yeah. It's a one fight against Akuma.
Yeah, oh, that's what it is it? Akuma as it is, in case you didn't know. Because that's the main thing they show off everywhere. It's Tekken 7 is the Akuma.
The story mode is just the batshit stupid. It's really stupid.
They're basically telling the full story of the Hiachi family, what they called.
Yeah,
Mishima, yeah.
But yeah, it's compared to something like Injustice, which has an amazing story mode, which stands alone just to watch as a film. That is just fucking stupid.
Yeah.
It's almost so stupid it's amazing, but it's not quite. It has this horrible narrator who's like a news reporter, and it's so boring when he's talking.
It's Namco, isn't it? He shows there's some woman talking about the end of life and stuff like that. Oh, like in the old Ace Combat games.
It's very Ace Combat style in the way the story works.
It looks good, but apparently there's loads of characters missing.
Yes.
I'm not actually...
Yeah, loads and loads.
Yes. Move on to my one Dreamcast game. I didn't buy it from CX, but I bought it with CX credit. I bought it from Raymond for £70 worth of CX credit. That is res. Can't have the VR version, so I'll have the crazily expensive Dreamcast version. Yeah, but it's still as good as ever. I put this on the other night. I couldn't get off the third level.
Game.
Couldn't get off the third level. Yeah, I played it to death, and I got most of the achievements on the Xbox Live version.
Yeah.
But yeah, playing it on the Dreamcast. The first one that hits you back is how shite the Dreamcast pad is. It really
Every
does.
time you use a Dreamcast, it reminds you that because it's horrible.
Yes.
It's really nasty.
So now 4 away from a complete Dreamcast. No, 5 actually, but I ain't ever going to do those fucking £100+ games. But yes, so another month, another Dreamcast game, and res. Right, so digital Expo stuff I have bought this month. I have bought Another World because it was like £3 the other day.
Which is a strange game.
Yeah, I remember watching Richard play it on the SNES, but I never...
It was really good back in the day, but I don't think it dates very well.
I'm not looking at my phone, am I? Yeah, so at a cheap price, you know, it's worth getting. Because I never experienced it myself back in the day. I watched someone else play it. So, yeah. I also got the Deus Ex Mankind Divided Season Pass, because Season Pass, because Game were clearing it out at like £6. So, yeah, because the reason I haven't played that Deus Ex game now is because the part DLC missing is actually parts of the main story, and it's quite irritating. It's like, well, I'll play it when they release a complete version or something like that.
Yeah.
And a cheap season pass, it completes the game when the next version, the next DLC is supposed to be out in like a month or two. So I'll play it then, you know, get around to playing it then. Yeah, so I had 1 Xbox 360 pickup this month. Well, it's actually 3 Xbox 360 pickups this month. And it's the Alien Breed 1, 2 and 3, because they were like 82 or 84p.
Alien Breed, really?
Yeah, they're not very good. I was falling asleep when I was playing the first one with Adrian the other night. But it was cheap. I was kind of like hoping there would be some, you know, of the really cool PC niceness of the back in the day.
Amiga.
Of the, Amiga, sorry. It was basically aliens. The aliens are now like cephalopod, weird alien type thingies.
Yeah.
So on the group says a guy's selling out some stuff. He had a Mega CD 2. Had a bit like paint on it, so I bought it. It's really cheap, paid £50 for it, and I paid £25 for these games. The Mega CD 2, I cleaned all the paint off it. He said it would never come off, and it looks immaculate. Here's a picture anyway. So yeah, I have a Mega CD 2. It was the only Sega console I was missing from the PAL releases.
Yeah.
So I've got that now. And with that, I bundled in these 3 games for £25. First one, the Laser Ghost on the Master System. Do we know about this game?
No, not a clue.
No.
You know more from looking at the back of the pictures than I can say.
It's got lasers and ghosts in it, and Catherine's is scared stiff. Ghosts and goblins have stolen her soul and imprisoned her. Help me, somebody please help me. Watch footage. Will they have footage?
No.
No. Watch pictures. And imagine you know what we're talking about, because I don't. 2 Mega Drive games.
Dreadful ones.
Yeah.
Really bad ones that you bought for some reason.
Will Harvey presents The Immortal.
Which really sucks.
Well, it looks like that part could be Cubert. It's not Cubert, but it could be.
It's a rubbishy RPG thing. It's horrible.
You played it back in the day.
Yes, it's horrible.
Yeah.
Just the whole reason, those are the whole reasons I never used to play the Western RPGs, because they're horrible.
So this game's horrible.
Yes.
Tony doesn't like it. And the next one is Centurion, Defenders of Rome.
Guess what?
It's horrible.
Yes.
Yeah. It's fucking heavy. Why is it so heavy?
The manual's huge.
Holy
the manual's in like 25 million languages.
Yeah. Yeah, English, Dutch and Svensk. Yeah.
Swedish, German,
Yeah.
English.
And other stuff. Oh, I can see like boat battles. I can see other stuff.
Yes, it's kind of it's a bit civilization-y, only rubbish. It's,
But didn't have it in the collection. So Smiths, the toy shop Smiths, were having a sale on their Lego Dimensions-y stuff, and I really love my Lego Dimensions. And they were doing these big story packs. They were doing, which are 40 quid each. They were doing the 3 for a 2 offer. No way in hell did I think they would do it on the story packs.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I bought all 3, and it worked out as like 62 quid, which isn't like 3 for 2, it's a bit less. So with the story packs you get Fantastic Beasts, which is obviously based on the Harry Potter prequel type situation. Really cool film. I actually really did enjoy the film, and going to enjoy playing the Lego even more. But with these ones you do get, you know, it's a whole new bit of Lego to go on your...
You mean Harry Potter Doctor Who?
Yeah. you get a whole new
Fucking is though.
Lego to go on your portal, and the story mode is about 8 to 12 hours long in these, which is a lot better than the hour that you get in the other ones. And the second one is the one that I'm not going to be too happy about playing, but I'll play it anyway, and that is
Modern Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Reboot Ghostbusters.
Girly
Nasty
Ghostbusters.
Femi fucking Ghostbusters.
Yeah, I will say that the extended version of the film's okay, but yeah, it's Lego, and I can kill them.
I would rather have the shortest version of that film possible. Like literally, like you turn it on and it shows you the opening scene and then the end. Yeah, sorry.
And the next one, which is the main reason for getting these sets, is the Lego Batman movie. I've watched trailers for this film. I can't wait to see it because it does look funny as fuck.
Yes,
Everyone said it's even funnier than the Lego movie.
Yeah.
So that's saying something.
Saying that the Lego movie, it was okay,
Yeah,
but I wasn't as intrigued as most people are with that.
yeah. I mean, I must have watched it about 30 times with Kira.
Yeah.
She loves that film.
It's okay.
Yeah,
Everything is awesome, but
yeah.
you know, it's okay.
Everything is cool when you're part of a team.
Yes, it did. But
Yeah,
I enjoyed it, but it just wasn't as good as I was hoping it was going to be.
yeah. So just pretty cool the way you got the little bat symbol on top of the portal for this one. Okay, and another, as I say, these are all the story packs. They're not level packs, they're story packs that are all like 8 to 12 hours longs. Longs? Long. So, yeah. And my last pickups, as Mr. Anton was having a slight clear out. So I purchased his SNES converter off of him. Look, there's a picture. And some games off him. And I thought I had this. I probably have hidden somewhere, but I couldn't.
Somewhere you've got it. You've got it somewhere.
Super Tennis. Right, I could not get the converter working for the life of me. However, this one game is the one thing in the world you need. And once you've pop this in, they all work. Now, the two games I bought off him was Castlevania. For Castlevania 4. And I freaking love this game. I put it on for about half hour.
It's good, isn't it?
It's so good. I mean, I love Symphony of the Night, and
It's very different to Symphony of the
Yeah,
Night.
yeah.
The earlier ones are so different to Symphony of the Night.
yeah,
It takes to get used to the sort of the with the chain.
yeah, yeah.
But he sort of does that.
Yeah.
He waggles it. If you do it wrong, he sort of waggles it, and
Yeah.
it's very stupid.
But yeah, that was well chuffed with that. And the other one was Thunder Spirits.
It's got the force.
I put it on, didn't play it, but I played it for a little bit for a
Yeah.
pickup video,
Yeah.
not pickups,
Yeah.
a gameplay video a little
Yeah.
while back. And it's Thunder Force on the SNES, so...
We
yes,
slow down.
I said, I said, no, that's just the processing power, because the SNES was totally inferior, because it was only 8 bits compared to Sega's 16 bits of awesomeness.
Blast processing.
I know, I wanted to include it, but I sort of got lost in my sentence. Never buy a game that you're not really sure of. Time Slip. It's shit.
Oh dear.
It's awful. I mean, first of all, I thought, oh, it looks like Contra. This is going to be good. It's not. It's really slow. It's really shit. It's got to be up there with the difficulty of the most difficult games ever. And yes, I turned the SNES off and wanted to throw the cart in the bin, but I didn't. I just turned the SNES off. Although the bin wasn't too far away. But the next one, I couldn't have been more chuffed with playing Tetris Attack. I mean, this game is freaking excellent. I really the first thing that gets you is it's not Tetris, okay?
Yeah.
It's far from Tetris, albeit it's got colours and blocks in it. But it's not Tetris, and it goes up the screen instead. Yeah, so this is one that I put on for like 10 minutes and play for an hour. So you know it's good when you put things on 10 minutes.
I think it's one of those weird games. It wasn't actually a Tetris game at all. I just put Tetris on the actual.
Yeah, yeah. So, oh, it says Tetris. You know, people are going to associate with Tetris. Tetris is good.
Yeah.
And there is no. Right, so let's get the meh out of the way first, because I've only ever played the Mega Drive version, and that's Cool Spot.
Which looks nicer than the Mega Drive version.
Is it the same game
Yes.
with snazzier graphics,
Yes.
more colours,
Yes.
better sound?
Yes. Well, sort of better sound, but kind of like that a little bit. Little bit of reverb.
Wasn't he like the 7-Up out
Yes,
thing?
he was.
Yes, so he was the 7-Up guy.
In a 7-Up spot.
Yes, I've got the one on the Saturn where it's 3D and it's really difficult
Yes,
to
it's
play.
awful.
Really difficult to play.
Awful.
And yeah, it's a Cool Spot on the SNES.
Bonky Dong Country.
Donkey Kong Country. Okay. Yes, love this game. This game always brings back a memory of my buddy Duncan. Well, we live in a little town. in a village far, far away, in a galaxy you've never seen before. And we always remember, I came back from the town one day, and I saw Duncan bouncing about, screaming. I was with Jason. He was the happiest I've ever seen him ever. And we're like, Mo, he must be looking forward to Donkey Kong on Friday. And it was Tuesday, and our little shop Dixon's used to sell the games as soon as they got them in stock. They never bothered with release dates. As soon as they was on the he had Donkey Kong. So we went back to his place, and we ended up playing it for like the rest of the day. And I was the sucker with the bloody water section, freaking difficult.
The whole game's hard.
Yeah, we didn't finish it.
I don't like those anywhere near as much as Mario World. I really don't like them anywhere near as much as Mario World. But they are good for what they are. They still look really nice.
My best memory of this is the fact that I swore when playing it, and Duncan's mum pulled me aside to tell me off. That was weird. Sorry, Mrs. Duncan's mum. I still can't believe it. Like, I'm a teenager. I'm supposed to swear. I got told off. So sorry. But yeah, even now I feel like I've been told off. But yeah, so Donkey Kong, and one that I didn't have, Mario Kart. Back in the day, me and Richard played the bollocks out of this, and battle mode is the most
battle mode was fantastic. Battle mode was all I ever used to play.
Yeah, and they've just put it in like the switchy version, didn't they? It's a very similar version.
But no, but battle mode was already in the thing, wasn't it?
Was it?
A certain version, yeah.
Oh, I only played the racing section, so. But battle mode, we used to play this. I could never fucking beat him at Mario Kart ever. I was nowhere near as good as him at Mario Kart. So I used to kick his ass in Street Fighter to make up for it, and I still do to this day. Richard, come on, if you think you're hard enough, I'm up for some more Street Fighter. But yeah.
I remember failing a motorcycle test and being really pissed off about it. And I went into Arcadia in Folkestone, and they had the American version of Mario Kart in.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh! And I ended up having to ride home and then go back to Folkestone to get it. And on the way back, got stuck behind Ian Botham doing a fucking sponsored walk.
Oh my god, that was some years ago.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Everyone was around him because a famous person doing a walk.
Yeah, he's walking like 3 mile an hour or something. The traffic's all bloody backed up, and there was no A20 then. There was no, bypass. Yeah. It was the old A20. That's the only road that was there.
There was no other option. Yeah, but did you get it?
Yes.
Yes. And
when I got home, I was most chuffed and played with all my friends.
Yeah.
It was good, and we had much rejoicing.
Yeah, cool. And the last pickup of this long month.
Thank God!
Box and Complete NBA Jam.
Which is also an amazing multiplayer game.
Yes,
so good. If you have the 4-player multi-tap, oh yeah.
Back in the day, this was me, Jason, Peter Ingalls, and our buddy John Sheck. We used to play this religiously. He's on fire! You know, it was one of the best games ever.
Yeah.
And you would lose nights. You'd do tournaments between your friends. And yeah, I mean, it was never quite right when they bought it back on Xbox Live. I mean, it was okay.
I don't think... I think the problem was, or what worked for that game was it was so simple.
Yeah,
it was so simple.
Yeah.
But it was really tight as well. And all the sequels were just not as good. Every single game after the first one just wasn't as good because it just wasn't as tight.
It's June. It's hot. We're going.
We're done. Goodbye. Take care and stuff.
Make sure you this.
Jula.